Yo, what's good? It's your boy Sir Willoughby, the Stock Hustler, and welcome back to the Hustle House. I got you an update from over the weekend. A lot of noise has been going on in the market. Hope you been good. Hope the family had a good weekend with your family. You enjoy, had some festivities out. If you was in the South, you got some good warm weather this weekend. If you got on that grill, I hope made some steaks for me. Hey, so today we're gonna talk about the market. We're gonna get an update on what Trump did with the tariffs this weekend and how that affects us and how that plays a part with how we gonna invest our money. I'm gonna grab my glasses. Hold on. Oh, need those. Need those. Give me a second. Wipe these off. Wipe these off. So yeah. We all thought that the market kind of rebounded after the deep seat scare on Monday last week. It kind of rebounded a little bit, regained those losses that it lost. Only company that kind of didn't catch up on the rebound was Nvidia, and they're still selling off to right now. So the tariffs that Trump put in over the weekend was on Mexico, Canada, and I think he tried to introduce some tariffs to China. And all this plays a big part on us right now. The market is selling off in the overnight hours. The market is actually pulling back tremendously. Got a few plays down 10%, 5% in the overnight hours. So that's real bad news. And it's not a time, I want to make this video. So if you're a new investor, also hit the like, subscribe, notification bell, share this with a family member who's ready to get in the stock market, who want to learn the basics, and we can get them trained up and get them going. But I don't want you to be scared in this time of moment. This is time the moment where you can look for opportunity, get a new plays, or you can try to switch your positions and try to find opportunity when when um when big tech selling off. Where can we put our money at that got beat up last year to actually catch the run back up? So you got energy just ran back up. You got oil prices surging. So we got a whole lot of different ways that we can get some money inside of the market. I want to take a quick look at the heat map so we can know what's going on for tomorrow. When I look at the heat map, man, everything is red. Like this is bloody. This is a bloody market right here. Everything is kind of selling off tremendously after the tariffs announced over the weekend. We'll see what this is definitely going to change in the morning time. Microsoft's down already over hours. Broadcom down. These are gonna change in the morning. We'll see. We might have a few winners, but everything is definitely selling off from Friday all the way up into the overnight hours. So it's definitely some opportunity on that chart though to be looking out for. So let's go to the markets. I'm gonna refresh this screen. So we get on the markets, man. You got the S&P already down 0.50%. You got Dow down 0.75%, almost down a whole percent. NASDAQ down 0.28%. You got the Russell down 0.86%, almost down a full percent. Got the VIX up 3%. It's sitting at 16. Could be going over 17 soon. Probably tomorrow the thing may open up over $18 if everything continue to sell off. You got the futures are basically down uh 1.59% overnight hours. You got them down 1.2%. NASDAQ down 2%. Russell down almost 3%. So overall we got basically like what 3, 4, got a 6% overall pullback on the market. Gold hit an all-time high this week. So if you buy gold, I always encourage everybody to buy a little bit of gold. If you buy gold, it hit all-time high 2,800 this week, but that's always gonna make your money. Let's tap in and see what's Trump talking about. Trump tariffs, more big tech earnings, and job reports. What to know this week? This is all the information that we got going this week. We got Trump on the tariffs over the weekend. We got big tech earnings coming in. We're going to talk about that. And we got the jobs report. We want to know what we're going to do. So, what these analysts say, stocks swiftly recovered from the DeepSeek-driven sell-off early in the week, but came under pressure on Friday, concerns over President Trump's tariff plan. So, yeah, we sold off tremendously last week. I think it was like a little 3% pullback. We kind of recovered that pullback on Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. Trump was really set in stone at what he was going to do yesterday. Really kind of hit the market, and the market really digested that and kind of sold off just a little bit on Friday because they was kind of scared about is he going to do the tariffs for real or is he not? What is going on? So he really said that Friday, I think afternoon, that he was going to actually sign his tariffs in place on Saturday, which he did. Trump followed through with his plans on Saturday, placing tariffs on Canada, Mexico, and China. So he did put those tariffs on China, which will be fully enforced by Tuesday. So this was 25% duties. This will be that there will be an extra 25% duties on Canada and Mexico and 10% on China over issues of fentanyl and illegal migration. So what he's trying to do, he's trying to get Mexico to stop getting people to coming in the country illegally. He's also trying to get people to trying to tell Mexico like, hey, you make most of your money off of our consumers. So for you to make that money, continue to make that money off our consumers, if you can't get a hold of what the problem that you have going on at the border, then we're gonna have to charge you a little bit more on those goods that you got coming in to make that money off of our consumers. Um, Same thing with Canada and Mexico. Stocks will be digested. We'll be digesting the tariffs announcement after a strong start to the year. January, the S&P 500 rose 2.7%, while the NASDAQ Composite rose more than 1.6%. The Dow Jones led the gains, raising 4.7%. In the week ahead, investors will praise the latest developments in Trump's tariff strategy. The January jobs report and the onslaught of corporate reports, updates on job openings, as well as activity in the service and manufacturing sectors will also be on the schedule. Meanwhile, you got quarterly results coming in from Amazon, Google, Chipotle, and Eli Lilly coming up this week. So it's a lot of news coming on this week that's going to really drive the market. If you're a trader out here, I really don't suggest you to really be trading heavily unless you're looking for good put opportunity, unless you're looking for good, good bottom plays that you can kind of catch the ride up. And we're gonna get into that in a little bit. I'm gonna show you where we can find some opportunity at. Definitely in the video. So oil surges as Trump slapped tariffs on American largest suppliers. So oil has risen since he did these tariffs, and that's good. If you want to, jump into the industrial market, you want to buy you some oil, you definitely can get some oil and catch that run up from the bottom. Oil has been at a standstill for the last 6 months, I would say. Oil surged as President Trump placed hefty tariffs on range imports, including crude oil from crude oil from Canada and Mexico, threatening higher costs for consumers. So what this means, oil will be more expensive for us when it comes to it. We don't use our own American oil, then purchasing the oil from Mexico and Mexico and Canada will be more expensive. And they actually also have put tariffs responded back to Trump today and put tariffs back on America for importing goods to Mexico. So that's like our automobile industry. Import a lot of cars to Mexico. So import a lot of cell phones to Mexico. So this is it's gonna be a real big trade war going on right now. And I suggest a lot of people kind of get prepared because a lot of things are going to get expensive with these tariffs going on. So if you don't know anything about tariffs, I'm gonna give you a quick breakdown. Tariffs are basically taxes. So whatever tax they pay on importing goods to America, instead of paying the 5% tax on whatever they import, they pay now 25% tax on whatever they bring to America. So that's more expensive just to get your goods to America. So whatever profit you was making off those goods coming into America, you no longer making those profits. It's probably cut tremendously um, from where you was at. So you got West Texas U.S. benchmark rose as much as 3.7. This is they track the oil barrel. Got $75 a barrel, while Brent crude gains were less pronounced into near $76 a barrel. When you get oil around $80 a barrel, not $85 a barrel, things are kind of getting expensive, getting crazy. You never want oil to be over $80 a barrel, $100 a barrel. All right, Bitcoin slides. You got Bitcoin slides below $100,000 as tariffs rattle the market. Crypto is taking a beating right now. You got XRP down 10% on the last few hours. You got Doge down. You got Sheep down. You got ETH down. You got Bitcoin at 95,000 at the time of this recording. So you got cryptocurrency slide as the spectator of a global trade war put investors on edge and pushed them out of a risky asset. Bitcoin was down more 4% early on Monday morning, and Asia touching a 3-week low around 96,000. Smaller cryptocurrencies, Ether was down around 12% and back to levels last seen in early November. Over the weekend, President Trump imposed a 25% tariffs. We all know that. Mexican and most Canadian imports and goods, and 10% on goods from China. Cryptocurrency trade around the clock, including on the weekends, have lately been sensitive to market broader sentiment. Crypto is really the only way to express risk over the weekend, and no on news like crypto resorts to a risk proxy. So crypto is the only thing that we can actually use as the indicator to see what we leading up into on Monday. You got Bitcoin down 4%, Ether down 12% going into Monday, and they let us know, hey, the stock market is definitely gonna take a hit. So if you got any positions where I feel like this is not no information for you to buy, hold, or sell. But what I'm gonna say is I got positions that's probably taking hits right now. Some of these positions I honestly believe in. I'm gonna actually hold my positions and see what's going on with these tariffs and see how will it play off and kind of die down just a little bit before we before Q1 before Q2 will what how I really want to see how the market will kind of digest this. It could be negative, it's negative now, but it could be a little bit better than how we seeing it. Let's check out the fear and greed index. Fear and greed index is definitely going to change over in the morning, but right now we're sitting at neutral. We're sitting at neutral at 46. That's pretty good. Nobody really knows what to do. That's basically like nobody's holding, nobody's selling. When I see opportunity on Nvidia. Nvidia is right now currently in the over market hours down to 112. You may see 119 on here, but at the time of this recording, she's at 112. So we see Nvidia at 112 in the last 6 months. She hadn't been down here since September 18, 2024. So she's on September lows right now. Did it bounce? It stayed around this area and it bounced, but it's actually selling off on the deep seat news. And we'll see what they got going on in the future. But we got AMD coming in on report. We got I'm gonna start with Palantir. We got Palantir finna report earnings tomorrow. Palantir is up. This thing's up year to date. 9%, up 348% on the year, up 233% in the last 6 months. How can we make some money with Palantir? Palantir break above $83 and close. We could be saying she could be breaking out to the $100 range. The news of this week could play a different part in that, but we will figure that out when we get to that point. Um, I see if she breaks above $83, it's definitely going past it's gonna go over 85. I could see this going to $100 in the near future if the tariffs don't play a big part on it. The deep seat news kind of shook it up too, but it really rose over there. The CEO spoke on Friday, and he had some good positive sentiment for the market when he spoke on Friday. Say these guys are really focused on bringing value to the market, and that's good for investors, and a lot of investors, plunged into that. So we got Palantir report on Monday. That's in the post market. We got Google at that report Tuesday. Got Google C and Google A. Both of them report on Tuesday. And Google's really on the tear right now. Google's on the tear right now. If I see Google break above 206, really at the point where she at. She's really in the breakout point right now. Um, if I see Google go over 206, it very much can hit 210, 215. Um, if they report negative earnings, it can definitely go back down to the 170 range. So we'll see what they do. They report on Tuesday. We got AMD reporting on Tuesday. I'm a big AMD fan. AMD definitely is down heavy, getting beat up real bad. Getting beat up real bad. There's news and chatter going around that AMD could, be earnest. And if they be earnest, we definitely could see this go back up. I'd say to the 140, 135 range. Within the same day, I can see that slingshot move for AMD. If they beat good earnings, because they got a lot of good potential going on around them, and a lot of good buzz. They report Tuesday. Also got ARM report on Wednesday. That's a big one. Check that 6 months out. ARM report on Wednesday. So they recently hit that high of, what's that? 179. Boom, sold off real bad. Came down to 145 and kind of bouncing up. So if she breaks back over 160, it could be going back up to that high 179. They report bad earnings. Just look for it to fall back down to the 140, 128 range. That's what I see coming from ARM. But hey, they up 40% in the last 6 months. They doing something good. You got Ford and you got Amazon reporting also on Wednesday. Let's see what Amazon. Let's see, can we do something with Amazon? Yeah, I think we can. All right, Amazon's kind of at that top margin too on the 6 month. It's in that breakout. If it breaks above 239, 240, should be going to another level around the 250 range. Report bad earnings. Got UPS saying that, hey, they're gonna kind of cut their Amazon deliveries. They cut their Amazon deliveries and contract. That's revenue. That's that Amazon loses, and it's also put a lot of weight back on Amazon to get those deliveries out. So we'll see how they play on Wednesday. On Wednesday, we got the job reporting coming in. I think that's Thursday or Wednesday also. So we got a lot of a lot of sentiment going on in the market that is going to shake the market up. And this week, I just don't want you to be so scared that you sell out of the market, go down 10%. You do what you do with your shares though. And it's not information for you to buy or sell, but I want you to let you know that temperament wins this game. Staying in the paint sometime wins this game. Knowing when to exit and cut a loss to put in another play wins this game. Knowing when to take profits to put those profits somewhere else to win this game. Knowing when to let me hold for a second. I don't want to jump all the way in the market right now. Let me just hold for a second while the market is falling. And when I get these good plays and I can find out, hey, if NVIDIA fall below 115, will it hit $100? And now I can get it at $100. Or will it bounce on the 115 and I can just come back and pick it up at the 120? So this is the things that we have to change in our minds so that we can know when to have that good temperament, when to cut those losses, when to take those profits, and when we should spot our opportunity in the market. You can't always get caught up in what the news is saying, because if you listen to the news all day and not really decipher the information that is given to you, you can really, end up always selling low, always buying high, always selling low, always buying high, and now you never winning in the market. And that happens a lot. Like shakes a lot of people out of the market. So I want to help you get prepared for that, and I want to keep you on track with that. So if you're a new investor in the market and you want to learn more, join the Introduction to Wall Street Masterclass, February 23rd, 2025. And here I'm going to teach you the basics of the market. I'm going to help you set up an investment account. I'm going to teach you risk management. I'm going to go ahead and give you the breakdown on cryptocurrency so you can understand how to access cryptocurrency. February 23rd, 2025. I am putting this event on Eventbrite, so it will be an Eventbrite link in the description, and you also can buy directly from our website. Will be in the description below. If you still a seasoned trader and you know how to get in the game, find some plays, you've been making money in the market, or you just need help more strategizing and utilizing the tools that are given in the market, and you need help finding those banger plays, join the Stock Hustler University. And here we're gonna go ahead and enter you into the community. You're gonna join our weekly lives. We're gonna do technical analysis every week. We get in here, I give you my breakdowns on my plays, if I'm trading, if I'm not trading, if I'm invested, if I'm not investing. When the news hit, my buy alert, my sell alerts, my option plays, my swing trades, my long holds, and my crypto plays are all getting dropped in the university every day, every week. When I bring these players, when I bring this information, you made the educated decision on if you want to play them or not. But I show you how we make money. And if you want to make some money, come on in and join the community, and we'll welcome you in like family. You get what I'm saying? If you like what I'm like, hit the like. If you like what I like, hit the like, subscribe, the notification bell. Please tap in every week. I'm going to drop some bangers. I'm going to drop some good news and information so you can navigate the market correctly. And hey, like I always say, motivation plus dedication equals progression. And I believe in you. Let's go.